Owning a $39 million mansion, a $65 million yacht, and a $60 million private jet sounds like a fantasy for most, but for Sean Diddy Combs, it's just part of life. He's built an empire that stretches across music, fashion, and business. But despite the lavish lifestyle, Diddy's world is on shaky ground with recent legal troubles. How did he rise to such heights, and could everything he's worked for be at risk? This is the story of a man who transformed from an intern to a trillionaire, and the highs and lows that came with it. Sean Combs, better known as Diddy, didn't start as a mogul. He started at the bottom, hustling as an intern at Uptown Records in the 1990s. Back then, no one could have predicted that this young man, running errands and learning the ropes of the music business, would eventually take over the industry. It wasn't long before Diddy saw an opportunity that would change his life forever. He founded Bad Boy Entertainment, and with that move, he created a new sound in hip-hop, launching the careers of some of the biggest names in music, the notorious B.I.G., Usher, and Mariah Carey, to name a few. But Diddy wasn't just interested in making hits, he had something bigger in mind. He wasn't just building a record label, he was building the foundation of what would one day become a billion-dollar empire. How did a young man with no industry connections manage to break through and create a music empire? Music may have been Diddy's entry point, but it was just the beginning. His real genius didn't just lie in producing hit records. It was in how he leveraged his fame and influence to build an empire that stretched far beyond the studio. In 2007, he struck a groundbreaking deal with Ciroc Vodka, negotiating not just an endorsement, but a 50% profit-sharing agreement. This wasn't a side hustle. It was a master stroke in brand building, one that would bring in millions. But he didn't stop there. He added De Leon tequila to his portfolio, further expanding his reach in the lucrative spirits industry. Diddy's business savvy extended to fashion too, with his Sean John clothing line generating over $525 million annually. Every move he made seemed to turn to gold. So, how did he manage to diversify his portfolio so successfully? What made him see opportunities where others saw only risks? When you're worth billions, where do you live? For Diddy, the answer was in some of the most extravagant homes across America. In California, he owned a 9,600 square foot mansion in Toluca Lake. He later sold this for $6.5 million after the tragic passing of Kim Porter. Then there's his jaw-dropping Beverly Hills mansion, a property that perfectly reflects his status, luxurious, grand, and elegant. But perhaps the crown jewel of his West Coast real estate empire is his European-style villa in Holmby Hills, purchased for a staggering $39 million. Yet, his real estate prowess didn't end there. In Florida, Diddy's homes on Star Island are the epitome of exclusivity, boasting stunning views of Miami's skyline. How does a man who's constantly on the move, juggling multiple business ventures, still find time to invest in some of the most prime properties in the country? It's no secret that Diddy has a taste for the finer things in life, but his car collection takes it to another level. A Rolls-Royce Phantom worth nearly $500,000, a Lamborghini Gallardo for when he wants to feel the speed, and a Ferrari F430 Spider just for fun. Each car in his garage tells a story of success, power, and pure indulgence. And when he's not on the road, he's in the sky, traveling in a $60 million Gulfstream G550 jet that's more like a flying mansion. Plush leather seats that turn into beds, a private office, and enough luxury to make any commercial flight feel pedestrian. It begs the question, how does someone keep up with a lifestyle that seems more like a movie than reality? But the empire Diddy has spent decades building now faces a serious threat. In 2023, he was hit with sex trafficking and racketeering charges that shook the entertainment industry. Could this be the end of Diddy's reign? The potential fallout from these accusations could devastate not only his personal life but also the empire he has built. Business partners have started distancing themselves, and the future of his ventures hangs in the balance. What happens next could define not just Diddy's legacy, but also the future of the hip-hop industry. Sean Diddy Combs has lived a life most can only dream of, rising from humble beginnings to building a trillionaire empire. But now, as he faces the biggest legal battle of his life, the world waits to see if he can come out on top once again. Will this be another chapter in his success story, or the beginning of his downfall? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to comment below with your thoughts, share this video, and hit subscribe to stay updated on more incredible stories like this one.